Years before she became Nancy Grace, legal commentator and host of her own show, Crime Stories with Nancy Grace, on Fox Nation, she was Nancy Grace, a 19-year-old English literature major at Mercer University in Georgia. She spent her days studying Shakespeare and dreamed of becoming a professor. She was about to be married to Keith Griffin, a 23-year-old geology student who had been earning extra money working for the Ingram Construction Company on the Georgia Kraft Plywood site near Madison, GA. And then tragedy struck. One day in August 1979, a few months before the wedding, Griffin took the company truck out to buy sodas for himself and his coworkers. As he drove out of the Kraft Plywood entrance road and onto U.S. Route 278, he was shot and killed by a former coworker, Tommy McCoy, who had recently been fired from the construction company. McCoy had no prior criminal record. The killing shattered Grace's world. She completely lost her appetite, and dropped out of school for a time. "I had no idea what was going on in the world until Keith was murdered," Grace told the Post. "Since then, I've been driven by the idea that if I could stop one crime, it would be worth it." When she went back to school, she went in a different direction, getting her JD degree at Mercer, followed by a Master's of Law at New York University. As she devoted her life to getting criminals off the streets, McCoy was convicted for murder in 1980 and served more than 25 years in prison until his parole in 2006. Grace spent almost a decade as special prosecutor for the Atlanta-Fulton County District Attorney's office in Georgia before catching the attention of Court TV founder Steven Brill, who invited her to be a co-host with Johnnie Cochran on the network, and turned her into a star. After having sworn she would never marry or have kids, Grace did find love again. In 2007, she married David Linch and in 2008 became a mother to their twins, John David and Lucy, who are now 12. Her new book, Don't Be a Victim: Fighting Back Against America's Crime Wave, Grand Central Publishing, out now, aims to arm people with safety tips. Do not linger in the parking lot, on arrival or on departure. Don't start a phone conversation. Keep moving, she advises in one chapter. In another, she urges, never have your child's belongings monogrammed or stylized with their name or initials. This makes it so much easier for a predator to get your child's attention by calling out their name, and in that one moment they attack. Being called by their name also lulls a child into the belief the predator knows them and their family. The Post caught up with Grace recently to talk about the book, current events, and moving on after tragedy. "Were you a different person before Keith died? I've been told I had a completely different personality before then. I don't remember who that girl was. I just wanted to read Shakespeare all day, and teach it."